Hey everybody, Corey here with Anytime Fitness, and I am going to be explaining to you a little bit of information about our Evolt body scanner. Now, some of you may or may not know that we have a body scanner here at the club and that it is free to use for you as a member, but I wanted to go over just a few of the things that you might learn from this scan to tell you whether or not you are seeing results that you're looking for. Now I'm going to share my screen on my phone and kind of go over the results sheet so you can see firsthand what we are looking for as coaches, and hopefully you can come in and try an Evolt scan and we'll show you what your results are. Take a look. All right, I'm going to start by logging into my Evolt Active app, and once I'm at my home screen here, you will see that I've got a little button here that says 45 scans. These are the scans that I have done. I'm going to pull up one of my result sheets so that I can go over some of the data that we look for. Now, this is what we are going to get when you scan on the Evolt body scanner. We will get something that gives us all of these different data points, different things to look at, but what I am going to point out are the things that we look at as coaches so that you know what to focus on whenever you take a scan and what we're looking at for correlations here. Now I'm going to zoom in and you're going to see a few scans here, a few different boxes. The first thing that I look at is this one right in the middle of the screen that says total body water. Now I'm going to correlate that with my last scan, or you can correlate with that with your last scan, and we want to make sure that you are within 1 or 2 pounds plus or minus of this number. If you're within the 1 to 2 pound range, up or down from this, mine says 109.6. If I'm within 1 or 2 pounds, plus or minus, I'm going to know that the rest of this scan is fairly accurate. It's about as accurate as it can be. Now, once I've made sure that that body water is where I want it to be, now I'm going to look at the key points here. The skeletal muscle mass, you'll see it 4 up from there. It's at 84.4 pounds is where mine is at. I'm going to look at that number. I'm also going to look at the body fat mass, which is in the next column, the middle column over there. I see mine is at 46.5. I will also look at the total body fat percentage. Mine here is at 23.4%. Those are the main 3 that I am going to look at when I'm going over somebody's scan with them. That is going to be what shows me the most changes in their body. I can also look at visceral fat mass and subcutaneous fat mass. Those are in that middle section there. I see mine is at 40.1 and 6.4. Subcutaneous fat mass is just what I call visible pinchable skin, things that you can see. Visceral fat mass is going to be fat that is around your organs. Now, if I scroll down here, this middle section of our scan is going to show me where on my body I'm going to find the fat and the muscle that I just looked at. So I can see it's got on this side of my left arm, my left leg, my midsection, I see my right arm, my right leg, and then I have something called abdominal circumference or waist to hip ratio. Now up here, I see my bio age. Now I am 37, and my body feels, according to this scan, like it's 38, and I have a BWI score of 7.2 out of 10. Now BWI score is different than BMI. It is not just height and weight. It is going to be a correlation of the body fat that I have versus the muscle that I have. The more muscle I gain and the less body fat I have, the higher that number goes up. Then lastly, down here, we will touch on this briefly each time we scan somebody, is the nutrition portion of the scan. It's going to tell us, based on if I am going for fat loss, muscle gain, or optimal health, it is going to give me a calorie count that I should shoot for as I am going throughout my day. Now mine says for muscle gain, it says I should be eating 3,264 to 3,364 calories a day. And then it breaks it down into protein, carbs, and fat, how much of each of those I should be taking in. So I encourage you to come in and get a body scan. I hope this was helpful in showing you a little bit about the scan and what we look for as coaches. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by and talk to a staff member in the office, and we will get you set up for your first scan.